everyone, it's a girl Jacquelyn. So I'm finally back with another review, and this time I'm going to review a skincare line by Anna Paul, which is the PAULLIE'S skincare line. I think she launched it about a month ago, and this line has 4 products, which are PAULLIE Take Time Clay Mask, PAULLIE Calm Cleanser, PAULLIE Reset Hydrating Serum, and last but not least, the PAULLIE Daydream Moisturiser. So if you don't know what PAULLIE is a skincare brand created by Anna Paul, which is a very famous influencer from Australia. So she's very popular on TikTok because she creates very fun daily vlogs. Like, she has 7.2 million followers. Her videos always have millions of views, and even her breakup video has 41.1 million views, which says a lot in my opinion. So yeah, that's a very brief introduction of the brand PAULLIE and its creator Anna Paul. And I just want to say that this video is not sponsored. So I bought all of these products with my own money. It's not affiliated, it's not sponsored. Bought it on my own. Even if Anna Paul works with me, it won't change my review. If the product is good, I'll state that it's good. If it's bad, I'll say what makes it bad as well. My skin type is normal to oily combination, so I have an oily T-zone over here. Meanwhile, the other areas are normal, like my cheeks and my chin. And last but not least, I want to say please take my information with a grain of salt. Everyone's skin is different. What works for my skin might not work well for your skin, and likewise, maybe it works well for you, but it won't work well for me. So please take it with a grain of salt. And plus, I'm not a chemist, so I don't know the science stuff of the ingredients. I only know like some of the general knowledge that are often circulated in the skincare community. And if some of the information are incorrect, please let me know in the comment section down below, because I don't want to spread misinformation, and it would be nice if someone corrects my mistake. So yeah, that's it for my introduction, and I will start giving my in-depth review of each product, and I will start with the PAULLIE Take Time Clay Mask. Okay, so firstly, I'm gonna start with the packaging of this product. For the packaging, it has a glass jar with cute pink color. It has a little bit of weight that makes it feel more luxurious. You know how usually luxurious skincare has a little bit of weight because it's made of glass, so it gives like a luxurious feeling. The weight is 50 grams, and if you open the screw top, there's a protector or a sealer, but it doesn't have a spatula, so you have to scoop them with your finger. As for the texture or scent, the mask is light pink with small scrubs. The texture is very smooth. It feels like a warmed up butter with grainy feelings from the scrubs. As for the scrubs itself, it doesn't feel too harsh in my opinion, and it has a very light scent like the other products, and it smells so good and relaxing. And when it dries down, it's not like extremely dry where you feel like you have aged 10 years just by using that, you know, clay mask, because everything is so dry up and so cracky. It doesn't make you feel that way. Moving on to my favorite part, which is the ingredients. So for the other products, I rely on Inside Decoder, which is a website that tells you the ingredients of a certain products, what it does, and which are not good for your skin. I think it is very beginner friendly, so if you want to learn more about skincare ingredients, you can definitely check out that website. So yeah, I'm gonna use Inside Decoder for the other products, but somehow it doesn't have the details of this clay mask, so I have to like manually break it down for you. Okay, so this product is paraben-free, sulfate-free, oil-free, alcohol-free, cruelty-free, and vegan. It has Australian kaolin clay, which absorbs the oil, cleans the skin, and leaves like a smooth texture on your face. For hydration and nourishment, it has jojoba oil, which is very popular. It also has a natural enzyme exfoliator, which are the mango extract and papaya extract. So these 2 ingredients have natural enzymes, which helps to exfoliate your skin. It also has some antioxidant, which are pomegranate seed extract, grapefruit seed extract, and tocopherol, which is vitamin E. So yeah, I think it has some very good ingredients. Just keep in mind, if your skin is like really sensitive or irritated, then I wouldn't recommend you to wear it, because it has physical scrubs, which are the tiny scrubs, and also chemical scrubs, which are the natural enzymes from the mango extract and papaya extract. So if your skin is irritated, this might be a little bit too much, but if your skin is just fine, then I think you might like this, because it leaves your skin very smooth from the double exfoliator. As for the pros and cons, I'm gonna start with the pros first, which is it has scrub, so it can physically exfoliate your skin. If you like physical scrubs, you might like this clay mask. Second, it also has natural enzymes which chemically exfoliate your skin, like what I stated before. Because it physically and chemically exfoliates your skin, it will leave your skin very smooth. And the third one is it smells very good, but the smell is quite subtle. So this skincare line has a very specific fragrance. It's very soft and relaxing, which I really like. And last but not least, it leaves no residue. So I've tried a clay mask before where it was very hard to wash off, and it leaves a very weird residue. It's kind of like a film oily layer of residue. I do not like that. But yeah, you don't have to worry about that with this product because it leaves no residue. As for the cons, I only found one, and it's based on your preference. Like what I said before, it's not a very strong clay mask where it would dry up all of your face. So I don't think it really deep cleans your pores. But then again, I might be wrong because it has physical and chemical exfoliators, so it might actually deep clean your skin. So yeah, I don't think this is actually a really big cons because it's based on your preference. And to be fair, clay masks only give temporary results, so it's nothing too major in my opinion. And now I'm gonna move on to the Paullie's Calm Cleanser, and I'm gonna start with the packaging as well. For the packaging, it has yellow plastic cylinder, so it feels light and you don't have to worry about it breaking because again, it's from plastic. It has a pump with a small hole, so you have a good control of the amount of product that you want to use. And the product is 120 milliliter. As for the texture and scent, it has a very watery gel yellow metallic texture. As you can see over here, it's quite metallic if you see it from the packaging. It also has the strongest scent out of all products, but it's still considered soft and very relaxing. As for the foam, I think these are considered minimal, so there aren't too many foam. It's not too crazy or over the board. And lastly, it rinses off very easily. As for the ingredients, this product is also paraben-free, sulfate-free, oil-free, alcohol-free, cruelty-free, and vegan. As for the ingredient highlights, I'm going to use inside the coder, and these are the ingredients highlight. So for antioxidant, it has finger lime fruit extract. For skin identical ingredient, it has glycerin. And for soothing, it has aloe vera leaf juice, panthenol, and white willow bark extract. I also found more antioxidant and soothing ingredients, which are the red seaweed extract and also the apple fruit extract. So these two ingredients are in the ingredients list, but the inside decoder doesn't recognize them as a soothing ingredients, so that's why I added here, and that's why you should take the information there with a grain of salt. Moving on to the pros and cons. So the first plus is it basically does its job. It cleans my face without giving extreme irritation or dryness. So yeah, it's basically just like any other cleanser. It's not too dry, which is good, especially if you have dry skin. And second, I think it's suitable for all skin types because again, it's not too hydrating, but it's not too dry either. So usually, you know, I think this would work for most skin types. As for the cons, I can't really think of any because I think it's quite a basic product. I mean, it's a cleanser. What could go wrong with that? Unless you are allergic to fragrance, because all of the products in this line has fragrance, including this one, and this one, it has the strongest fragrance, but I really like it because it smells really good. Moving on to the Reset Hydrating Serum. As you can see, I've used like 3/4 of it, so I have my opinions on this product. But firstly, I'm gonna start with the packaging. So it has a green glass cylinder. So unlike the cleanser, this one has more weight because it's made from glass. It also has a pump with small hole, and again, you have more control because of this. And the product itself is 40 milliliter. As for the texture, it has a very watery gel texture and it's a little bit slimy. It is very easy to spread and dries down quite quickly. It has a matte tacky feeling afterwards, so it's kind of like a primer. It also doesn't pile and it has a fragrance like the other products. As for the ingredients, again, it is paraben-free, sulfate-free, oil-free, alcohol-free, cruelty-free, and vegan. For the ingredients highlights, there are firstly antioxidant, which are the Davidson plum fruit extract and the goji berry fruit extract. For skin identical ingredient, it has glycerin and sodium hyaluronate. And for soothing, it has biosaccharide gum 1. And I also found other antioxidants, which are the clover flower extract and also the marshmallow root extract. I think based on the ingredients, it suits the claim that it helped to reduce blemishes, but I think it's more suitable for irritation because it has a lot of antioxidant and also soothing ingredient, but I can see why it would also help with blemishes. But again, I think it would focus more on, you know, reducing the irritation in blemishes. Moving on to the pros and cons. The first pros is it is very lightweight and it doesn't pile. So if you don't know what I mean, sometimes if you rub like certain skincare products, it would start piling and creating these tiny balls, which is very annoying because that means you cannot wear it under your makeup because again, you have to blend your makeup and stuff and it will start piling. But you don't have to worry with any of these products because they work well under makeup and it doesn't pile. So yeah, that's what I mean by piling. And the second pros is it has a very small hole, which is very convenient because the texture is really watery. So it is very prone for you to put too much product. But again, the small hole really helps to control that. As for the cons, I only found one, but it is a major one for me, which is it's not hydrating enough even for my normal to oily skin. I have to put a generous amount to feel the hydration. Even after a few minutes, my face would feel tight, usually because of the lack of hydration. And it is quite annoying considering that this is a hydrating serum, but I don't really feel the hydration. I've tried other serums that are way more hydrating than this, even though they don't claim to be a hydrating serum. So yeah, that's my major complaint, and it's actually a big issue for me because again, it claims to be a hydrating serum, but I don't really feel the hydration on my skin. Finally, last but not least, is the Daydream Moisturizer, and I'm gonna start with the packaging. As for the packaging, it has a blue glass jar with a screw top, and if you open it, there's a protector inside, and it has 50 milliliter of product. For the texture and scent, it is a gel cream texture, so it's in between gel and cream, which is my favorite type of texture for moisturizers. It is also very smooth and easy to blend. It literally blends like a dream. It also has fragrance like the other products, and this one is quite noticeable. It also dries down or absorbs relatively quick, and it leaves a non-greasy and smooth finish on your skin. It's kind of like a powdery smooth, and again, it doesn't pile afterward, which means it works well under makeup. As for the ingredients, hopefully this will be the last time for me to say this. It is paraben-free, sulfate-free, oil-free, alcohol-free, cruelty-free, and vegan. For the ingredients highlights, it has a lot of good ingredients. The first one is niacinamide, which is for anti-acne. So yeah, niacinamide is a very well-known skincare ingredient that can help with acne. It also has watermelon fruit extract, grapeseed extract, and green tea leaf extract as antioxidant. Niacinamide also acts as a cell communicating ingredient and skin brightening. For skin identical ingredient, it has glycerin and sodium hyaluronate, and for soothing, it has panthenol and green tea leaf extract. As for the pros and cons, the first pro is the texture and finish are absolutely beautiful. I really love the texture. It is so easy and smooth to blend. I always love applying this product basically. It is also very moisturizing but not greasy, so it is safe for normal to oily or even oily skin because I hate greasy skincare, especially greasy moisturizers. Those are just not it. I already have a lot of oil on my T-zone. I don't need more. But this one is not greasy, so you don't have to worry about that. The moisture also lasts very long because whenever I use this product at night, I would wake up with my skin still being very plump and very hydrated in the morning. And lastly, the fragrance actually makes my experience better because again, the texture is really beautiful, and with the relaxing scent, it just makes me happy whenever I wear this product. As for the cons, it doesn't have a spatula. I don't think that's a big deal for me. It's just a matter of preference. It might be a big deal for you, but it's literally not an issue for me. This is the result of intensively using Paulllie's skincare for 2 weeks. And yeah, I just realized that I wore the same pajama for the before and after picture. But trust me, these are 2 weeks apart. And you can tell it through my dry lips and hair in the after picture because I just had a short trip. And how my mustache is basically thicker there. And you definitely can achieve that in one day. Anyway, as you can see, there isn't a major difference for the transformation, which is fine by me because the main purpose of this line is to hydrate and give antioxidant to the face. So I didn't really expect a major transformation to begin with. However, I did notice the bumps on the right side of my face almost completely disappear after wearing the Paullie's skincare line. But to be honest, I'm not completely certain that this is fully because of Paullie's skincare, because I remember at that time I had to change up my sunscreen and that might influence this result. Okay, so to conclude, I think Paullie's skincare did help my skin to clear up, but it was possible that there are other factors that also contribute to it. So now it's time to tell you the prices and where to buy the Paullie's skincare, and please keep in mind that these are in Australian dollars. So firstly, the Take Time Clay Mask is $30 for 50 gram. The Calm Cleanser is $23 for 120 milliliter. The Reset Hydrating Serum is $27 for 40 milliliter. The Daydream Moisturiser is $25 for 50 milliliter. And lastly, for the bundle, which is like the whole package of this, plus the free headband, it is $105. You can buy these products on Paullie's website, which is paullie.com. I'll put the link in my bio, and it is not sponsored or affiliated. I'm just putting it there just in case you want to check it out. So currently, while I'm filming this, everything is still sold out, but you can sign up to their newsletter so you would know when they will restock in the future. For an influencer brand, I think this is a good line. I can tell that this is simply not a cash grab for Anna, which is sadly the case for a lot of influencers and celebrity. And I can see that from the formula, the packaging itself. Like, look at the amount of details that she put into all of these products and packaging. Basically, the amount of details show me that she actually put her heart into this brand. So again, it's not simply a cash grab. And I think that it is very refreshing, because usually influencers or celebrity only put out skincare line because it's an easy money for them. What I also appreciate the most is the decent pricing. Often influencers and celebrity brands have higher prices because they have their names on it, but these prices are actually decent. So it has a decent amount of products as well, because I get pretty annoyed if someone puts out like 20 milliliter of serum for $40. I mean, like, it's gonna disappear in less than a month. So yeah, decent amount of products, decent pricing, really appreciate that. And these products actually have good ingredients. It has a lot of antioxidant. It's not like Anna just put hyaluronic acid and niacinamide and call it a day, which is very common in this industry. I get so tired of serum, which is like, it has hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. Yeah, 100 other products also have that with lower prices than yours. Just because you slap your name on it doesn't mean that it will be better than the ones that are cheaper. I also love the relaxing scent. It is very soft and relaxing. Really helps me to calm down at the end of the day. As for the downside, again, like what I told you, my major disappointment is the serum. It says that it's a hydrating serum, but I don't really feel the hydration. There are other serums out there that are actually more hydrating than this, but the ingredients are actually pretty good, pretty decent actually. I would really appreciate it if it has more hydration to the skin. And another downside, it's not really a downside, it's just a preference for me. So there's actually the ingredients at the back of the box over here, but it's really hard to see and read them because they're extremely tiny, which are these over here, and the color kind of makes it hard to read. So that's not fun. Even though it's available on the website, it's kind of like a hassle that you have to open your phone and open your laptop to check the ingredients. Again, it's not really a major problem, it's just a matter of practicality. I would really appreciate it if she makes the ingredients easier to read, or if she provides like paper that says the ingredients list, because as someone who's really passionate about skincare, I like to check the ingredients of each product that I buy or that I want to use. So yeah, that's just my personal feedback. Also, if I have to rank the products from my favorite to least favorite, the first one would be the Paullie's Daydream Moisturiser. This is the best product in this line. The next one would be the Take Time Clay Mask because it's quite unique. It has enzyme and also physical exfoliator, and I actually really like the ingredient. The third one is the Paullie's Calm Cleanser. It's nice, it's pretty decent, it does its job. So yeah, and the last one would be the Reset Hydrating Serum. I want to remind you that all of these products have fragrances, so if you are allergic to that, you might want to stay away from this line. Alright, that's it for my Paullie skincare review. I hope this review is helpful to you if you're looking for extra information or if you want to know my experience on it. If you've enjoyed this video or you found this video helpful, please leave a thumbs up, and if you like my content, then please consider subscribing to my channel. And that's it, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye bye!